Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry IV Part 2. We are, according to the folio, we are still in Act 4, Scene 1, though lots of other versions of the play have today kick off Act 4, Scene 2. But yeah, this is similar to the stuff before. In the folio, Act 4, Scene 1 is huge, and lots of other things have broken it up so that, like, the folio's Act 4, Scene 2 is everybody else is like Act 4, Scene 4. Anyway, so today we're saying that we're in Act 4, Scene 1, but if you go to one of your other books and try to find this monologue kicks off Act 4, Scene 2, and this is Prince John. So last scene was the, hey, let's talk about all this stuff before we go to war to see if we even actually have to go to war. And they gave Westmoreland a list of their grievances, which he was going to take to the king, and he leaves and they're like, oh, the king's really not going to like this and he's going to get all up in our faces. And the archbishop's like, no, it's fine. Like, you know, the king is old and he's tired and he doesn't want to have to deal with all our crap. So, like, he'll back down, whatever. And then Westmoreland comes back and says, Prince John would like to speak to you. Prince John being Prince Hal's younger brother, so another son of Henry IV, but not the one who's in line to take the throne right now, which is maybe too bad because I think Prince John is more the sort of son that the king wanted in the first place. So anyway, the cast of characters, maybe they walk around the stage for a second and Prince John appears, or maybe Prince John comes in and joins them. But Prince John says, you are well encountered here, my cousin Mowbray. Good day to you, gentle Lord Archbishop. And so to you, Lord Hastings, and to all. My Lord of York, it better showed with you when that your flock, assembled by the bell, encircled you to hear with reverence your exposition on the holy text, than now to see you here, an iron man, cheering a rout of rebels with your drum, turning the word to sword and life to death. That man that sits within a monarch's heart and ripens in the sunshine of his favor, would he abuse the countenance of the king? Alack, what mischiefs might he set abroach in shadow of such greatness? With you, Lord Bishop, it is even so. Who hath not heard it spoken, how deep you were within the books of heaven? To us, the speaker in his parliament, to us, the imagined voice of heaven itself, the very opener and intelligencer between the grace, the sanctities of heaven, and our dull workings. Oh, who shall believe but you misuse the reverence of your place, employ the countenance and grace of heaven as a false favorite doth his prince's name in deeds dishonorable. You have taken up, under the counterfeited zeal of heaven, the subjects of heaven's substitute, my father, and both against the peace of heaven and him have here upswarmed them. So basically Prince John is not having it. He's like, Archbishop, you're supposed to be a holy man, and here you are, like, calling up a false crusade against heaven and against the king, because the king is anointed by heaven, that kind of a thing. And yeah, Prince John does not mince words. He's not having it. And then tomorrow we get to hear, I believe tomorrow we get to hear the Archbishop. Yep, we get to hear his rebuttal, or his greeting of Prince John, Lord of Lancaster. Anyway, I'll keep you in suspense until tomorrow to find out what he says. I'll see you then.